Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome onto the Falcons Athletic Network. My name is Aiden Golden. We're here at Central State Bank Arena on the campus of the University of Montevallo, where we await the most anticipated match of the season for the Montevallo wrestling team as they will take on their in-state rival, the only other NCAA program in the state of Alabama, the Huntingdon College Hawks. Coach Ombe has hyped up this match all season long, including the offseason, saying that this will be the greatest night of Montevallo athletics history. So with that, let's roll into our keys of the game. Firstly, Battle of the Birds, Huntingdon Hawks, Montevallo Falcons. As I said, only two NCAA wrestling programs in the state of Alabama. It is sure to be a great night as this rivalry will take on a new tradition. Secondly, scrap for early points. The Falcons, their lighter weights, are going to have to get their early points here in this match, because once these heavy hitters get in for the Hawks, it's going to be a nightmare, which brings us into the final point. It's going to be a dogfight for both weight classes at 174 and 97. Falcons carding Aiden Knight and Jeffrey Tubbs, two guys who are starting off this season very phenomenally, will take on the Huntingdon Hawks, two best wrestlers coming off a high at the Milliken Open with first place finishes in Nick Bashir and David Burgess. Stay tuned here, folks. We'll be right back with the action starting at the 125 weight pound class.
Tonight's wrestling match is dedicated to Dempsey. Barrett was an inaugural member of the Montevallo wrestling team and passed away on February 11th, 2023. In April 2023, Barrett was named a Scholar All-American by the National Collegiate Wrestling Coaches Association. Tonight, Montevallo Wrestling would like to present Barrett's Scholar American Award athlete to his family. Wrestling for the Hawks of the 184, Nick Hendrick or Kevin Shaw. For your Falcons at 184 pounds, a sophomore from McCall, Alabama, Savon Graham. Wrestling for the Hawks of the 197, Nick Garcia or Matt Johnson. Wrestling for your Falcons at 197 pounds, a sophomore from Wrestling for the Hawks in the 285, Blake Palmer, Tommy Myers. Wrestling for your Falcons in the heavyweight bout, a Strickland from Montevallo, Alabama. Coming to this coach on Mount Olive. Your Falcons are led by head coach Peter Lowenby, assistant coach Michael Lamb, and athletic trainer Caitlin Wingard. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you please rise and move your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Right next to us, in fact. Colt Brown walking out here to this hyped up crowd, rocking with the new singlets they have this year.
This is the battle for the Nest Trophy. You got two birds fighting it out. Got the Falcons and the Hawks. This should be legendary tonight. We hope to see this year in, year out match by these two teams. But we're excited. It's a sea of purple tonight. And just, you're not kidding about this lacrosse team. Everybody's out here. I see just so many other teams out here showing their love to the Falcons.
Yeah, a lot of teams still out there practicing on the campus, but we're getting ready. Started here. Gwynn and Brown measuring each other up here, working on their ties right now. Brown trying to work on his level change game here. Brown last year was the only other Falcon that was able to go to the regionals with Gabe Hickson-Ball, walked out, placed 5th at regionals. Went 22-12 last season, had 10 tech falls, which was tied. He's in on a single leg here, trying to switch to that double. Nothing yet. He's still got to work on that single. Gwynn's got a good whizzer in here on Brown, though, right now.
Yeah, good job pulling out of that. Gwynn with the head and arm that he's trying to hit right now, he kind of just fell into that. Good job by Colt fighting that off.
Colts starting out this season is 5-1. Gwynn's coming off a hot Milligan Open start. He placed 7th overall out there. Falcons are 1-1 in dual record. They went up to UNC Pembroke, lost to the number 16 team in UNC Pembroke in D2, but was able to sneak out a win against Coker as Gwynn's in here on a single, but Brown's able to sprawl out.
Good job. Colt in on another shot. Good sprawl there by Wynn.
Brown last year got this crowd fired up with a tech fall over midways, 125. But the story tonight is going to be very scrappy here in the lighter weights for both teams.
Both guys just fighting for position, looking to see who can get their underhooks in. Good hand fighting. Colt in on another shot. I think he's going to, if he's going to pick up the takedown on this one.
There it is. There's the 3 for Colt Brown. First score of the night, the takedown for the Falcons. Colt Brown here at 125. Just trying to work in on that arm bar there.
You know, Aiden, this is the big thing, man. You have to come out early and you got to come out strong. So having a good anchor on the front side with Colt Brown really helps this Falcons team get fired up.
Looked like Brown had a chicken wing in, but had to back out of it. Now he's trying to break down Gwynn here, trying to work in. Looks like he's trying to go to that tilt, but Gwynn keeping all that body weight down, not letting him get that Brown get that roll.
Yeah, good 2-on-1 inside there. He's got his legs set, which is great. Got to wonder if Wynn's going to get a stall warning here soon. Nice tilt by Colt.
Back count. No. Brown's not able to get any back points there, but Gwynn able to get out for one escape here. So score is now 3-1. As we are running out of time there. So time expires in the first period. We will go to the second. The Hawks defer, so Colt Brown will have choice here. He's going to take bottom.
Quick conversation with the coach. Not sure if we're checking on score.
They're working on some track wrestling issues down there.
I'm not going to lie, Aiden, I'm a little intimidated with all these guys, man. They're just trying to rule the roost and get these Falcons fired up for this match tonight.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be a factor here tonight is the crowd. Talked with a couple of fans beforehand, and they were like talking about how bigger this Huntingdon team looks in numbers-wise, but I don't think they realize that most of the Falcons team is sitting in the bleachers right now trying to cheer on the team from the sideline.
Yeah, and I bet any one of those guys sitting there watching the match would like to have a singlet on out there competing tonight. I did make it out to one of the practices and watch these guys. Man, they're pushing hard in the room, and iron sharpens iron, so they're working hard with each other.
That's for sure. Practice room got finished built, renovations over the summer, and was open house held back at the beginning of the school year, and the facility out there at Vaca Hall is very nice, hosting the Montevallo wrestling team as well as the newly founded acro and tumbling team as well.
Yeah, it's really impressive when you come into the Student Athletic Center here, or activity, I believe they call. You know, last year was our first year here as a high school senior. One of the big reasons why we decided to choose Montevallo for our collegiate wrestler, but also academic, you know, so he really liked it. He felt at home here, and you can't ask for anything better. I've talked to a lot of the wrestlers, and they all feel a very close kinship to the coaching staff and to their teammates, and to this university. So, man, it is impressive.
Yeah, this team is a family, and as y'all saw just a moment ago before we got started, we had the honoring of Barrett Dempsey, who sadly passed away earlier this year, which has definitely been a big motto for this team, is fighting for him and trying to honor his memory as Brown is able to get the escape there and go up 4-1 now.
Good hand fighting there by Wynn. Brown weathered that with no problem. Back in on a shot is Brown. He's working, trying to get that head out and get his arm around that waist so he can get his takedown before a possible stalemate.
Yeah, Brown's really good at getting to that single leg, something he's done all season long, working off that one takedown.
He's rocking Wynn up, so Wynn's got to be careful of that danger backs.
He's got that hand around the hip, but the break, there's the 3 for Colt Brown. So takedown puts him up to 7 now. So 7-1's our score here in the second period. Head coach Matt Oliver, some kind of frustration looking at the points table there. Heard from OMB all week about how Coach Oliver has kind of been saying they've been jawing back and forth. As I said, this is probably one of the most anticipated matches of the season. Big rivalry for two schools that first time ever wrestling each other. For sure. I think there was a lot of disappointment in both camps last year. I'm knowing Coach Oliver, I believe he wanted to be here, but even with a lot of guys sick, bite the bullet, get your guys out there and let them get some time on the mat. But he's here this year with his team, and it's so far starting out really cool. I like it, a lot of energy. Yeah, I'm just looking at both sides, and I see all the Falcons kind of just talking, helping out Brown here, whereas I look over at Huntingdon, a lot of them are staying quiet over there, just trying to focus in on themselves. We don't have the full lineup for them tonight, so there are a couple questionable matches who they're going to slot in at the later weight classes, but we end the second score 7-2 after Gwynn's able to get the escape.
And you got your Montevallo 2024 133 champ for NCAA D2 for the Falcons last year. Gabe Hicksonbot in the house, cheering on the team, helping out quite a bit as an assistant, getting on the mat and beating the heads of some of these guys. Giving Coach Owenby and Coach Land a little bit of a break, having to be out there every day.
Yeah, a lot of fans were questioning if Gabe was going to make the return this year. He is on the roster as Brown's in on that single again and gets down for the 3. Looking like he just wants to cut going loose and try to get that major decision. That's right. This is when we say he's broken. Wynn wants nothing to do with this, and Colt's just dominating this match. Score 10-3 right now. Still holding on to that decision, which will be just 3 team points. We're nearing just under a minute left here in this match.
Good takedown by Colt. And sure, he's going right back to letting Wynn back up. He's going to cut him and go for another takedown before he runs out of time this period.
Trying to work on that major for sure, Shane. Back in on the single. Switching to the double. And there's the 3 again.
There it is. Colt's in the zone right now. He's just having fun. Coach Owenby's go ahead and cheer him on. Go for it, bud. I love it.
Telling Colt to just cut him loose, and you can tell he's sorry. And there's the stall call. The stall warning.
Coach Oliver coming out, wants a shoving by Colt.
Colt just walking over after Oliver having a talk with the head ref. And there's Brown in on that single again. Switch off to the double. Nothing yet. There it is. He's got him on his back, though, working on them back points. That's going to be 4.
Good job by Colt right
13,
there.
and he gets the tech fault again here 2 years in a row. And this crowd up on their feet. Roof is gone now.
This place is going nuts right now. 125 leading us off like a true champ right there. Bringing it, just bringing it.
Exactly what you want to start this night. Big bonus points there. So next, we've got freshman Noah Smith from Wetumpka, Alabama, taking on Jamal Whittington. Noah Smith, highly recruited, 34-11, in his high school career had 10 pins and 10 tech falls. He's got 3 pins so far this season with a 4th place finish at the Pepsi Open.
Yep, traveled to the Pepsi Open with my wife and also to the Georgia Open. A lot of fun getting to know these guys and watching them compete.
Whittington at Milliken won his first 2 matches and then lost in the quarterfinals and went to Concy's round 4 and lost out to Ryan Stahlbaum of Central.
Now expect some excitement. Noah's a scramble wrestler. He likes to get in pickles and just work it, and find his way out.
Yeah, from what I remember watching this kid in high school, he was very scrappy, loved to get, like you said, loved to get himself into those pickles and fight his way out. And he's definitely found himself into some of those situations this year so far.
A big fan of the Super Duck, so you may hear some quacking tonight.
Smith, as I said, 3 pins so far this season. He has 1 tech fall.
Good shot out of bounds by Smith. Followed right quickly by Whittington.
All right, so currently team score is 5-0 after Brown's tech fall, which is bonus points basically for this team. Currently score individually 0-0 right now. Both guys still working. There's that super duck that you were talking about there, Shane. He's in on a single early. This team loves them single legs.
Yep, he's trying to come up with it. Whittington's got a good whizzer in. See Smith's patient. Whittington's holding on to that hand.
Yeah, he's trying to get to that outside trip, but unable to come up with it.
Good job. Whittington picks up the stall warning there on himself because he's going out of bounds. Trying to play the edge of the mat a little bit because Smith just kind of had that leg and really wasn't giving him much room to work.
So the score is still 0-0 here in this first period. Smith. Whittington just
Good shot out of bounds. There's that stall warning, and there's one to Noah Smith.
Yeah, so Jamal Whittington getting hit with that stall call there as he continues to just get backed out of bounds by Smith. So
yep. A lot of guys don't realize that, you know, you take shots out of bounds and you will be rewarded for that. That's what the officials want to see. It's a scoring match. Great super dunk right there. Noah Smith picks the 3 up to put him up 4-0 over Whittington.
Yeah, danger. He's got I have to say, one of the more impressive super ducks out of this whole team. And Gable roll by Whittington, almost in on a reversal there, but he's just going to get the escape as he hit that Gable rolled right into that leg for Smith, but Smith, great awareness there to get out of that situation. He's just back in on a single here.
He's got to pipe that leg, hopefully, if he can. Whittington's got a good job on that whizzer, and that nothing yet.
He's still got that whizzer.
Yep. Official's not going to award that until right now. There it is.
So he gets that arm around that right leg, and we got another takedown there for Noah Smith. So score now 1-7. Smith looking to just.
Looks like Smith wants to go optional start. He's looking over to Coach Land. So optional start. I think there's a bird riot going on right now. Falcons just want to eat those Hawks up.
And quick low single by Smith into an Iranian here. Trying to get to that Turk. And here's that scramble situation you were just talking about. Both guys getting out.
Coming up on short time here.
Whittington.
Looks like Whittington's going to go ahead and pick up a takedown, but he cuts Smith with a few seconds left. Interesting.
Yeah, interesting move there by Whittington. So score's going to go to 8-5 now.
Yeah, not good clock management on his behalf. I mean, he could have rode Smith out for, you know, not giving up a point, but it's 8-5 right now. Smith, second period, and we're on our feet. We're neutral.
Yeah, if you're Whittington, you don't know if this is the right call because with Smith being so dangerous here in neutral position, having that duck under as he tries to go back to it. And Whittington tried to do an over-under, and he's on his back now, looking at a pin for Smith possibly, but he's getting his back point.
This is a 7-point pickup, and
there
no, it's the pin.
And there goes the roof.
Smith with a fall.
So the first pin of the night comes from Noah Smith after Jamal Whittington puts himself in a bad situation.
That's going to bring the Falcons up to a 11-0 lead. So you get 3 points for just a decision. You get 4 points for a major. That's anything over 8 points. You get 5 points for a tech. That's 15 points or better, and 6 points for a fall. So that was impressive. Right out of the gate, Falcons are up 11-0 over the Hawks.
So now we got Chad Strickland. Chad Strickland, that sophomore, also from Wetumpka, Alabama. A couple of heavily recruited places. We got several guys from Wetumpka, Alabama, and several guys from McCalla.
And quite a few from Thompson.
Yeah. Shane Dempsey, your son, freshman Nick Dempsey, has had a pretty good start to the season, I'd say, so far.
So far. Yep, he expects a lot of himself, which we're just here for the ride. It's his journey, and we're happy he lets us come out here and watch.
So Chad Strickland's got Hudson Andrews here, and Chad Strickland quickly gets a takedown here.
Good job. I see a tough ride on top here by Chad.
Hudson Andrews won his first round at Milliken, but then would fall the next 2 matches in the championship of round 2 and then the Concy round 2.
So Chad's trying to arm lever right here, see if he can get him turned.
And he's got that chicken wing in on the left side there. Still trying to break him down as Hudson trying to hit a switch here, and Chad's just going to cut him loose. Score 3-1 here. You can see Strickland trying to move around, look for his options here. In on that single.
Right back to it. He's piping the leg. Right out of the gate, Hudson's trying to get a quick switch here, but I think he's going to go ahead and belly out. There it is. 3 points goes to Chad Strickland. Nice takedown.
Something the Hawks got to adjust here is these Falcons are hitting them singles right out the gate and getting to the switching off to that double, which are getting for those easy takedowns. So maybe we'll see an adjustment here by the rest of these Huntingdon Hawks, but for now, Falcons are just dominating in that one area of takedowns. So Strickland up 6-2 right now here in the middle half of this first period. Chad Strickland went 11-14 last season. He's currently working on a 6-5 record. Strickland.
Yeah, Strickland's a meat and potatoes guy. He really gets in there and grinds it out. You know, I think Andrews here is a little intimidated. Chad's the only one taking shots right at the moment. Although Andrews did take a little shot attempt. He's got his underhooks on right now, trying to walk Chad out of bounds.
You see Coach Oliver trying to signal to Andrews to hit a trip, and they're going to go out onto the hardwood.
Good double attempt. I see Coach Dylan Luttrell, our official Dylan Luttrell there, giving the action sign for the wrestlers.
Both guys scrapping away here. Score is still just 6-2.
So Andrews here from Huntingdon Hawks has tried 2 doubles here. So far nothing. Good sprawl defense there by Chad Strickland.
Yeah, Strickland has definitely worked a lot over the offseason from what I've heard. Trying to improve himself, make himself more mentally strong. Last year, wrestled fellow teammate from a couple of years ago, Kyla Adams.
Yep.
That was probably one of the more entertaining matches of that night.
Yeah, from Midway, right? Yeah, it was a good matchup.
Yeah.
Yep. Didn't go Chad's way, but Chad was out there battling. I believe that he had graduated either 3 or 4 years ahead of Chad, so I'm sure he remembered him from being a freshman.
Chad easily gets up here on the escape, and he's going to go up 7-2 now. So Strickland trying to get back to that offense. That put him up here 4, now up by 5. Falcons leading currently 11-0 after the Colt Brown tech fault and a big pin by Noah Smith. And Here we see Andrews in on a single. Strickland not able to put in a wizard, trying to get to that crossface, and he's getting that separation, but he's going to get hit with the stall call there.
Yep. Yeah, good solid call. I mean, he got himself out of trouble, was on the edge of the mat, so really didn't have much opportunity to do anything other than get forced out by Andrews.
Yeah, it's definitely a stall call worthy of taking, but now he's got to start going to work here. Seems like Andrews a little bit gassed out there. You see him putting that arm down, trying to just shake some dead weight out of it. Strickland, great level change there to block the attempt there by Andrews. Andrews trying to hit a snap down there, but Strickland just staying with him.
I'm sure you'll hear the Montevallo teammates trying to get Chad just to take more shots. He is effective when he's in on legs. Just want to see him just attack. Don't want to give Andrews here any opportunity to step up and try to get his offense going.
Yeah, and we saw that earlier in the start of this match as Chad, once he got in on a leg, he was quickly into the takedown, but we see Andrews here having a little bit of extra energy, tries to hit the blast double, and both guys, nice counters, back and forth.
So Andrews picks up a point off of a Chad Strickland stall. He was blocking down quite a bit on a few of Andrews' shot attempts.
And there's Andrews in on a double, but they're going to go out. Stall call again on Strickland. It's going to be another point.
That's another point. So Strickland's got to be smart here. He's going to get hit again. That will be one more single point, and then after that, we're going to be in the double digits for.
The score is 7-4 right now with very little time before we start the third period of this match. So Strickland. The choice will be for Andrews, and he's going to choose down. Andrews is just down by 3 right now, so getting an escape would only put him down by 2. Definitely got the crowd hyped up now. Everybody got on their feet for that pickup, and again.
Good job. You know, Andrews was building up some confidence there, but I think that good takedown and that mat return twice, that's going to do it. Hopefully Chad can just keep this pressure forward.
So after the takedown, it should be 10-5 now for Strickland. Working on just a decision here. Strickland trying to get some back points here. He's got a spiral rod currently working in on.
And he's got over a minute of ride time, so he will get awarded a point here. But we don't want it to get that close. We want to see Chad continuing to take some shots.
So cuts, Andrews loose. Score is going to be 10-6 now, with 4 points just being the deficit for Andrews. We're running late into this third period here, so Andrews obviously trying to work in on his offense, but not really going his way right now. He said that he's trying to build up all that confidence, trying to get to that escape, and Strickland just putting him down twice on 2 mat returns.
Yeah, I think they're going to try and rely on possible stall call. We're running out of time here. It's going to be short. There's one more stall. That's the 2. Sorry, it was 1-1-2.
So it's 8-10. Late here. 3-2-1. That's the end. Strickland avoids.
Strickland will pick up a point of ride time there. That should put him up 11-6 for the decision.
Atkins will go up
14.
Score 14-0. So score 14-0 for the Falcons. Chad Strickland picking up the decision win there. As you said, 14. And next, we've got Nick Dempsey. Shane, how you feeling about ready for this match?
Oh, dude, I love watching my kid wrestle. It's fun. He's a technician. He gets himself in trouble. He tries to figure out how to get out of it. He doesn't win them all, and I'm good with that. I like to see him occasionally take a beating. But he's got Seth DePero. Yes. Looks like also a freshman here for Huntingdon.
So DePero, don't have any notes on DePero, so this is for sure his first match of the season as the 149 that went to Milliken was Brady Nardella, but Dempsey in here, it's his 3 for the takedown.
Good job keeping his legs split. He might work this right into near fall.
Yeah, he's got to get to that angle.
He's got to turk that leg. That should help him get him turned to his back.
There it is. He's getting his back points, but nothing. No points will be awarded. Only got a 1 second count off there. But Dempsey still trying to break down DePero here. Dempsey 9-3 so far this season. Second place finish at Pepsi Open and 8th place finish at the Georgia Open. He has 9 wins so far this season, which is tied for second on the team with two other people. 3 pins so far.
Not a pinner.
From what I remember last year watching him in the high school match just before the college, he was working well into that offense.
Yep, you will see him. He likes to cut. He likes to hit takedowns. He's big on the threes.
So Dempsey's going to cut DePero here for the escape. So he goes up 3-1, and DePero there with a big club. And Dempsey in on the single, trying to elevate it. Switches off, almost had that double, but DePero's got a good whizzer in here. But
yeah, good
Dempsey,
body lock right there. Like I said, Dempsey's a technician. He's going to work up.
So
Good math guy, so he's going to figure the equation out.
Yeah, Nick Dempsey able to get to his takedown for 3 there, put him up 7-1 here in the first period. As we said, Falcons up 14-0 after a tech fall by Colt Brown, a pin by Noah Smith, and the recent decision by Chad Strickland. And here we go, tilt by Dempsey getting his back points. Holding for is head ref Dylan. And there goes the 4 count for the back points. That's going to be putting him up to 14-1 here. So cut him loose, get your takedown there, and you got your tech fall.
Well, he likes riding legs, so I'm seeing possibly a guillotine here.
Got that one boot in.
He's trying to pick up a stall warning here. Good stalemate.
Yeah, you could see Dempsey was just bouncing his head up and down off the mat looking for that stall call, but eventually ref does call the stall call. Not the stall call, but the stalemate. Dempsey setting up on the right side, but prefers to choose to go up to neutral, so DePero will get the escape, and Dempsey's just going to look to get that takedown for the tech fall.
So Aiden, as you know, as a wrestler, nothing breaks your spirit more when a guy lets you get down on all fours in neutral position, referee's position, then tells you to get back to your feet.
So nothing yet, but Dempsey was in on that single, and he's trying to work to get that 3 here late in the first period. He's got him up. There's the 3. If he just lets go, that should be the tech fall. And it is. Tech fall for Nick Dempsey, 17-2.
First period tech, right there on the buzzer.
Great job by Nick Dempsey getting the tech fall there. Bonus points again for the Falcons. I'm looking over at the Hawks bench, and it almost seems like their spirit is broken, but that's going to put the Falcons up 19-0 here as we hit our 157. Carson Freeman. Freeman, the first Falcon in double-digit wins, 10 wins on the season with 5 losses.
Freeman's a lot of fun to watch wrestle. I wrestled him in the room a few years ago. Left fingerprint bruises on my arm. He's got such a tight grip.
So at the 157 category, DePero was also penciled in, but we're going to get
David Bailey?
David Bailey.
Yep,
so
freshman.
Bailey, again, one of the guys that was not taken to the Millikan Open, but Freeman in on the blast double. Gets his 3 for the takedown. Great takedown. Great basic move there for Freeman. He's going to cut Bailey loose for the escape here, so the score will move to 3-1 now.
And I know Chick-fil-A's here tonight, but I feel bad. All the action's in here. No one's going out to get Chick-fil-A right now. They're in here to see some scoring going on.
Yeah, so Freeman got the takedown again, so he moves up 6-2 now after letting Bailey escape. Another blast double there by Freeman.
And Aiden, these guys feed off of their energy. You get out there and tech somebody, your teammate wants to tech somebody. You know, it becomes a game with them.
Yeah, Score now moving to 9-3 now for Freeman, holding that 6-point lead. As Bailey goes in on a single there, but great whizzer from Freeman right now, trying to work into that ankle and move around. Stalled out as Bailey's trying to get to that double.
Colt Brown gets himself a tech. Dempsey says, here, watch this. Now you got Freeman's like, hold my beer, Dempsey. Let me get out here and show you how tech happens real quick.
So Freeman, he's just working his offense right now. Goes back to that blast double, another takedown. So score was 9-2, but 6 points added. We're at 16, I believe.
We're doing 15-14, 15-4 right now. We got the big screen that's falling behind also.
So score 15-4. So still just now crossing the halfway point of the first period.
Good top pressure. He's just at about a minute of ride time.
Carson Freeman's got that, it looks like a bow and arrow locked up here with the Turk. Trying to get him over. He's got his back points working here. Heck, he might be looking for the pin instead here, Dempsey. Shane, he's got it.
There it is. That's going to put the Montevallo Falcons up 25-0.
And I just looked to my left and I see all of these lacrosse guys getting up out of the stands, getting hyped up for Carson Freeman. Bonus points again for the Falcons, and they're going to go up 24-0. As that's going to bring us into the break, folks. We're going to take a break here after the big win by Carson Freeman. And with that, we want to give y'all a special presentation of Two Sisters, One Team. We'll be right back here on Falcon Athletic. I apologize, folks. Actually, we're just going to go straight into 165 because this match is moving on real quick.
That was a quick break.
Well, from what I was told originally, the plan was that there was going to be a break. And we hear the Triple H theme here for Jake Chism.
I like me some Jake Chism. He is fun to watch. I watched him back in high school, watch him this year and last year. He's just fun to watch.
So as I said, Chism from Oxford, Alabama. I'm formerly from Pell City, Alabama, so me and Jake very familiar with each other. I know exactly what Jake's offense is like as he's in on that takedown, but 3-0 right now for Chism. Chism is placed third at Georgia Open. He's currently working on an 8-4 record. Campbell transfer.
Yep.
Followed
Division I program, yeah. Followed Gabe Hickson by. A lot of fun. We went over to Georgia. A lot of fun watching Chism wrestle. Got a lot of excitement, gets this crowd fired up. Good choice of music, too, when he comes out. I like it.
Yeah, the Triple H theme. A lot of the guys, from what I've heard, will have a WWE theme walkout tonight. Chism being the Triple H. He's got 4 tech falls this season. So currently scored 3-0 for Chism here. Team scored 25-0. He gets that tilt in, something that he was dangerous at with in high school for sure. Holding 4.
Good seatbelt there. He's going to go ahead and work that again.
We've got 7-0 here for Jake Chism. We got a sit up here. This is.
Got himself in a little pickle.
This is Gabe
Sweat. Yeah, Sweat picked up a little reversal there on Chism. Chism just got himself a little out of position, but he is at a 1-minute ride time.
We're going to get
illegal doing full Nelson there.
So Sweat placed 4th at Milliken Open, made it all the way to the 3rd place match and lost to McKendree's Sam Richardson. Currently here, Chisholm is up 7-0.
The little uncertainty there. Looks like Chism just got up. I'm not sure if Sweat thought he did or did not hear the whistle, but they're back to their feet neutral. Chism in on a shot, and he picks the takedown up.
So reversal by Sweat, gave him 2 and then cut Chisholm loose, and Chisholm got in on that single, and now he's got his 2nd takedown of the night. So he's
going to be up to 10. Score going to be 10-2 here.
11-2 with the escape. Chism's built his ride time back up to over a minute now. The cross team is brutal on their cuts. Whew. They can get this fired up action going.
You just hear them trying to chant for the stall call as Chism rolls into a tilt here. He's got Sweat on the count. He's got 4 in the hole, and that's going to be 4 back points. Moves up 15-2. We're having tech fall galore tonight.
I love it.
Dempsey.
I love it. There's nothing better. That's what college wrestling and wrestling in general is. It's scoring points. Get out there and score points.
Score to be updated will be 15-2 for Jake Chism. Team score 25-0. I guess you could go ahead and chalk this up as the first win in this state rivalry, a battle for the nest for the Falcons.
Sir.
Falcons will actually be facing off against the Hawks again. They will travel down to Huntingdon for the Hawk Open later this season.
Well, I like that. I think that's only fair, right? Let their fans cheer their team on and see if it makes any impact.
Chism in on another tilt. He's getting those back points. Holding 4. That's going to bring him up.
That's going to do it. There's the tech.
19-2, and you just see Chism. He's calm, collected. Once he gets to San Ray, he'll start hyping up this crowd. Jacob Chism.
3 tech falls tonight. 2 falls and a decision. We're just rocking it out of this pack.
All right, so now holding our breath here real quick. And we're just going to roll into 174 now. I guess Coach Oldby is like, no break needed. Let's keep this rolling. Falcons are up 30-0 in the team score. And this is one of the matches I've highlighted for tonight as Aiden Knight, 15-14 last season. He's currently 5-3, 2 pins and 1 tech fall so far with a 4th place finish at Pepsi Open. But he's taken on David Burgess.
Yeah.
David Burgess.
Well, just from first look at him, he looks like a wrestler. He is short and compact and muscular, which is all good. I see Aiden there. Aiden's going to work with this. Burgess does pick up the first takedown. Aiden right back up to his feet and escape for a point.
Yeah, so I highlighted in the pregame, Burgess coming off a first place finish at Middleton. Went right through everybody, scoring 17 points for the Hawks.
He looks like a kind of muscular pin type of guy. Like he's not going to go 3 periods. So I think Aiden's comfortable in 3 periods. Just got to be able to keep Burgess off your legs and stay off your back.
Burgess pushing Knight around here early.
I think he's allergic to something because he's swole up like crazy. I mean, this kid definitely does not miss the weight room at all.
Sophomore from Kala.
McCullough, yeah, McAdory grad. A lot of fun. Got to know him when he did some youth wrestling, I think middle school on. Good kid, hard worker.
Working back and forth here.
Aiden Knight picks up a stall warning. He's blocking down some shots that Burgess is throwing at him.
So team score currently 30-0 in favor of the Falcons after several bonus points wins. 3 tech falls, 1 pin, and then the 1 decision that was from Chad Strickland.
Shot attempt by Aiden. Going to pick up that stall call, and that's going to be a point awarded to David Burgess. That's going to put him up 4-1. With only 4 seconds of ride time at this point, Aiden's just got to get his offense going here.
I've seen this season, Aiden, when he does get on a roll, he tends to not stop us. He's able to avoid the takedown there, and he works back into the middle. But he's going to step out before he can get around.
Red, yep, and Red gets the stall action warning, not a stall warning, but got an action, so he's been warned.
Most of Burgess's match at the Milliken Open were either a major or a pin. There were only 2 decisions, and both were very close. So Knight, if he can keep pushing Burgess into all 3 of those rounds, he will surely start racking up some points and look to possibly get back into this match.
Yes, sir, Aiden. I agree with you. We make this a 3rd period matchup, and it leans in Aiden Knight's favor.
We start to hear the chance for Aiden. His time will run out here in the 1st period. Already kind of seems like Burgess is slowing up a little bit on that gas pedal. Tonight will choose bottom.
Not that I know any different, but I hear the Mustangs do take a lot of power out of you. Got to be able to feed a lot of protein to those things.
They're just trying to get to a cradle, but unable to, but stall call on Red again.
Just picks up his first stall warning. Burgess is using a lot of strength and energy right here to keep Knight from getting to his feet.
I don't know about that leg, but he's just going to cut him loose. So score moves 4-2. Knight down by 2 here.
Aiden starts taking shots here. Aiden Knight starts taking shots here, Aiden. Things are going to change real quick.
Knight and Burgess here on ties.
And you don't want to be here with a strong kid like Burgess. There's just too much power dragging on your neck. You got to be knee tapping, make him move his feet, make him just wear him out moving around that mat.
Trying to dig in, trying to get the inside tie. Start to hit the kill chance. Trying to work in on inside tie. Snap down. He's got the head catch here.
A stalemate in neutral. I think the official's letting them know he wants to see some action here.
Trying to work to that Russian tie. It seems Burgess, but pull the arm out.
I mean, those tree trunks that Burgess is standing on, I wouldn't want to take shots on those either. But Aiden's got to get in there. He's got to go for a low ankle pick, something. Get Burgess moving on his feet.
Surely we'll be yelling timber for takedown. Burgess tries going on the double there.
Big out of bounds there.
Yeah.
But I think the official was just being cautious of the time. Figured he let it play out. I like his call there.
Burgess, it's his choice, and he's going to choose to stay neutral. So Knight needs to start taking his opportunities here, try to get some shots off, get a stall call posture, and then work that offense. See Coach Oliver just questioning what is even happening. Ref not looking at anything, scrapping away there.
It's like watching a good chess match right now.
You see Knight kind of shaking his head a little bit, look like
A little head-to-head possible.
or even eye to finger to the eye. Reaching the minute remaining here, trying to get in on a shot there. Escapes. That's headgear.
Aiden, looks like Knight's headgear is hanging off.
Burgess in on that head catch again as the arm trap.
increased time.
See a cut there under the right eye of Aiden Knight's face. So under a minute, this is when you figure out who's the tougher wrestler.
You got it. This is where heart comes in right here.
So we see Knight trying to get himself fired up. We got the lacrosse guys trying to get him hyped. 30 seconds remaining. Who's going to walk out of this with the win?
Burgess is doing the bare minimum. He's just trying to touch Aiden's knee just to be looking like he's doing something.
Knight went in on a shot, but great sprawl out there by Burgess. Burgess looks like he's going to hold on here and get the decision, which will be the Hawks' first points for the night. Burgess picks up the first win of the night for the Hawks. It's going to be a decision, so it will stop the bleeding for now.
For sure. Good tough match there for Aiden Knight. Obviously he'll have some things to work on. He'll definitely see Burgess again.
Scored 30-3 now. Coming out now, Savon Graham. I believe he will be taking on Kevin Shaw. We'll see here in a minute once we get the update.
Okay. Savion's another McAdory McCullough wrestler.
Locally there, Huntingdon Hawks wrestler, that's Nick Kendrick actually. Nick Kendrick got the takedown there quick.
Good job by Savon there, stuffing that head back inside, but Kendrick's not giving up on that leg.
You see that Savon Graham's left leg is heavily wrapped up.
So they did award Kendrick the takedown.
Scored 6-1 currently. I said this in the pregame. Them lighter weights are going to have to scrap for those earlier points. As we're starting to see here, these heavier weights that move in are the more favorable weight classes for the Hawks.
Yeah, good job, Aiden. You called that for sure. I agree. Our lower weights, very scrappy, getting the job done. Our upper weights, they're going to have their work cut out for them.
We just witnessed Aiden Knight. Now Savion's in a bit of a hole here. He's down 6-1. And Tubbs will more than likely be taking on Nick Brashear. As Graham's in here on a low single.
Graham, I'm not too worried about Savon. He just picked up a nice takedown here. Savion's a hard worker. He's going to get out there. He's going to earn his points. Kendrick's about to feel a little bit of ride time pressure, so.
Graham gets the takedown there. He moves to 5, scores now 5-6. Graham this season is 6-1. Comes off a third place finish at Dempsey Open. He has got 3 pins and 2 tech falls on the season.
Savion's trying to drag him back so he can run this half. He's got him in a good position. If he can run that half, he may pick up some near fall here.
So backed out on the half. He's trying to work on those arm bars right now. Kendrick's able to get up. Graham's just going to cut him loose here. He's only down by 2. So the score moves up to 7-5 for Kendrick. Graham was 12-11 last season with 4 tech falls.
Yeah, it looks like Kendrick here just wants to hang on Savon. Great job, hasn't got the call yet.
Keeping that foot in bounds, trying to make sure this match goes on.
Yep. Kendrick's got that whizzer still set, but he's trying to get out of bounds. He might get hit with a flea here. All right, gets the stall call. Very nice.
So good stall call there. We see, as you mentioned earlier, NCAA National Champion Hicksonball is now over here on the side trying to coach up Tubbs. Not Tubbs, but
Savon. Kendrick back in on a leg. Trying to see if he can capitalize, but good job by Savon. Heavy hips, sprawling out.
Got to get around here, and he gets his 3. So Savon Graham takes the lead here. He's going to go up 8-7 now, leading by 1 point here in the first.
Yeah, I have to assume that Kendrick is a first period guy because so far he has not weathered the storm well. Went up quick on a couple of takedowns, but he's just really worn himself out. I think he spent everything he had on those 2 takedowns.
Time is about to expire. So that's the end of the first period. Graham able to come back and take the lead, 8-7. He's going to choose bottom here.
And Savion's put 40 seconds of ride time in his bank, so I mean he's got a real good opportunity here.
Another guy that's from hollow area.
Trying that butcher, seeing if he can get some kind of cross body.
Ooh, Graham
But that fell apart for Kendrick. He almost hooked that crossbody cradle up and fell out of it. Savon capitalized with the reversal.
Yeah, great job there for Graham to back out of it. Catching Kendrick sleeping there, so now Savion's going to go up 10-7. Looks like Kendrick's just going to back out and get his escape there. So he's going to move to 10-8 now. 10-point lead for Graham in the second period.
Good attack by Savon. Pipes the leg.
Textbook. Single leg there for Graham.
Good takedown. Way to go, Savon. Very nice. Well executed.
Score going to move up.
Good strong half and wrist control.
Score will be 13-8.
The boys are rowdy tonight. It's a Friday night. They're here to battle.
And I'm sure everybody can hear that one in the back of our feedback. But this lacrosse team getting fired up. And this is the crowd we were expecting tonight.
That's right.
Savon Graham up 13-8 right now.
Kendrick just looks broken right now.
Working on them back points, holding 2. Still got that arm.
Coming up on short time here, but Savion's got over a minute and 30 ride time here, so he's locking that down.
Looks like he's got a wing in here. Time will expire. I'm looking at Kendrick's face, and you can tell he's gassed.
Yep. Yeah, he gave it all he had for those first 2 takedowns.
And obviously, that's not ideal what you want in that first period. You want to conserve yourself and try to build your offense. Here we go, start of the third period. Savon up 13-8. Kendrick chose to go neutral, which I mean, that's a good decision if you're trying to work in your offense. And we see him trying to go quick here, but Graham in on that single again. Wizard attempt by Kendrick.
I think Kendrick had a really good idea there if he had something in the tank, but he had nothing. Great job by Savon to go ahead and pick up another takedown late here in the third.
Score 8-8. Gets in on the cradle attempt here. He's got the head inside. He's got to drive. I don't think he's got it locked up.
No, he's got to scoot that leg, slide his body underneath it, and just bring the leg to the head.
So he's just going to cut Kendrick loose here. Score is 18-9 now. Working on a major slow shot there, but he's in on that single. He keeps working around to that corner and just pushes through. Switch off to the double takedown for Graham. 3 more.
Good strong ride here by Savon. He's going to go ahead and cut him and go for another takedown.
Score will be 21-10 now.
Good Merkel right here.
Yeah, Merkel attempt, but not fully committing it to it. And now Kendrick,
he's behind the shoulders, and he had the leg in, but I guess Kendrick was able to get that leg slid back out. There it is.
The 3.
He does get awarded the 3 for the Merkel. Very nice. I like Savion's tenacity right here, man. He is late in the third period, 20 seconds left, and he's contemplating cutting him to go for 3.
Looks like that's exactly what he wants to do, but he's got the head catch, trying to go to the cow catcher, but he backs out, and Dempsey reshoots, but Graham sprawls out. And Savon Graham going to walk out with a major decision, 24-10.
Wow, I shot my shot on this, man. We were happy. What a good ending to a great matchup at 184.
Yeah, so Graham puts himself into a hole early, but able to battle back, hits the Shador Sanderselli.
Double-digit score. Love it. 24-10.
That's how you know it was a scrappy match there, Shane. So Savon Graham picks up the major decision, moves the score 34-3, and now we've got the matchup I think everybody's been waiting for tonight, Shane, and that is Nick Brashear versus Jeffrey Tubbs.
Yes, sir. Look at the Montevallo team, man. They are there for Jeffrey, cheering him on as he comes out of the gate.
So as I said, Nick Brashear also coming off a hot Milliken Open, also placing first for the Hawks. I apologize. Third place finish for Brashear.
Good shot attempt here by Tubbs. Good whizzer defense by Brashear.
Tubbs 9-4 so far this season. Brashear works out of it for a great whizzer there. Tubbs, as I said, 9-4. Finished 17-12 last season with 3 pins and 3 tech falls. Tubbs got the very first pin here last year in the inaugural home match against Midway. It was a great match.
Great matchup, yep.
And we've got another one for him here tonight.
Jeffrey Tubbs, another Alabaster wrestler for Thompson High School. Good, nice dock.
But can't get behind quick enough. No 3 awarded.
He's in great position to get Brashear down, but Brashear's got to touch that mat with that control. But I think Brashear's going to get out of this. This is a great matchup, Aiden. I'm really happy this was on your highlight.
Yeah, Nicholas Brashear.
Points in this match are going to be earned for sure.
Not mistaken, Brashear is a senior, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what it shows on his track.
Wi-Fi here in the building, obviously a little slow due to the amount of people here tonight. Definitely, I'd say a little bit bigger crowd than last year, but most anticipated matches year against the inaugural home match.
You know, the Alabaster Thompson Warriors have a good duel tomorrow, and there's a lot of teams from around the state here cheering on and watching some wrestling. Like Jeffrey's just steady stalking Brashear here. He's keeping Brashear on the edge of the mat.
Yeah, Brashear is a senior from corner.
Great job.
Alabama.
Good pipe on the leg.
And there's the 3.
Tubbs picks the 3 up. That was well earned and well executed.
Yeah, Jeffrey Tubbs now trying to get that arm lever going. Tubbs goes up 3-0 here in the first period.
Good leg ride for 197-pounder. You know, gonna get in there, go throw boots in.
Get that cross face.
Got to control the head here. You got the pressure on the leg.
So Brashear's got a good base there, and he builds up into 2 feet. And Tubbs picks him up. Great mat return. And we're going to go out and come back to the middle.
Crowd loves to see a good mat return. They're all pumped up for this.
So Brashear still on bottom as Tubbs does maintain control. We've got 10 seconds remaining here in the period. So Tubbs just hoping to just ride out here. Continue and build up his right time stock, but he's just going to cut Brashear loose. 1 point lead here for Tubbs. Brashear in on a double, doesn't get it off in time. No points awarded, and we see some frustration from the
Sure, you see Coach Owen be pointing at his head. Use your head, be smart.
Something that even throughout high school, I'm sure he's heard.
Brashear's got good speed, good agility for a big guy. So Jeffrey's got to be thinking, you know, let me stay on my offense, keep him away from my legs.
And as I said, scored currently 3-1. Overall team score, Falcons up 35-3. Only win from the Hawks coming from a decision at that 174 weight class where Burgess was able to beat Aiden Knight. Tubbs and Brashear here, not necessarily gassed, but just working against each other on their ties, trying to win the inside battle there. I'm sure if they're not careful here, Shane, we may see possible double stall call.
We could see that for sure.
Kind of see that Tubbs headgear falling down a little bit as Brashear putting Graham in check. So Graham, not going to put Tubbs.
Well, you know, Brashear had a really nice shot effort just at the end of the first period there, so you know he's got it in him. But great job by Tubbs. Brashear's tough on that head right now. He's got a 3/4. He's trying to put everything he can onto that to keep Jeffrey's head down.
Great scramble right now. Tubbs able to still get there. Nothing awarded as they go out. Great scramble by both guys, especially Jeffrey, able to get away from the possible 3-point.
For sure. Good call by Luttrell. I think that was going, you know, out of bounds or going to touch the paint, so no chance on getting any of these guys hurt. But Jeffrey was right there. He was on it.
Winding down here in the second period. Brashear trying to get to that double that he hit right there at the end again. But Tubbs just staying stocky and staying tall. 3, 2, 1. That's going to be into the second period. It will be Tubbs' decision. Looks like Jeffrey will choose bottom. What's the ride time looking like?
We're at about 53 seconds for Jeffrey. So
right.
I see Brashear is going to try and cut into this, but Jeffrey's pretty good at getting up off his bottom here.
Right there you go. Hops right up. The score's now going to be 4-1. Brashear easily can tie it with a takedown, but Tubbs in quickly on the reshot.
Good job on that reshot right there. Brashear did not see that coming, but he's got a good whizzer in. He's defending well. Let's see if Jeffrey can get that leg cleared and pipe this, possibly pick up another takedown.
Brashear's had that every time Jeffrey's gotten in on that single leg, that whizzer is in immediately, and it's been super effective all night. He's able to get out of danger there. Score still 4-1 now. Reshot by Brashear. He's got the single leg. Tubbs trying to get that whizzer in. He's got it just barely, hugging onto his knee. Brashear trying to step back.
This is a good scramble here. This will make the difference. See if we can't tie the score up, or Jeffrey can get out of this.
In the scramble situation here.
Good heavy hips by Jeffrey. Tubbs stuffing that head, really making Brashear work right now.
Under a minute. He's got
good cradle attempt.
Yeah, great cradle attempt, like you were saying. He's trying to work to that ankle right now. Working out of bounds there.
I think that took a lot out of Brashear. I think Brashear just emptied the gas tank on what this little exchange was.
Yeah, so we got 42 seconds left here in the third. Brashear definitely going to be on the gas pedal, but like you said, looked like he wasted about as much energy as he had right there trying to get to that takedown.
I expect to see Tubbs take a shot here and put Brashear on his feet, back him up on those heels.
It was Tubbs who got the initial shot there before Brashear was able to work out of it and get to his own reshot.
Brashear's body language tells me he is really tired right now.
Yeah, nearing 15 seconds remaining. Brashear could easily tie it up, but like you said, looks like there's no gas in that tank for him.
Good shot attempt by Tubbs. He's in on it, but that whizzer again by Brashear. Jeffrey got himself in bad position.
And that's going to be
that's just near fall.
Yeah, so he gets the takedown and near fall.
So that puts Brashear up 6-4 for the win, right there on the buzzer. Jeffrey just got himself in bad position. Brashear's big, strong upper body guy was able to take advantage and just put Jeffrey just to his back enough to pick up a 2 count on near fall.
So we head into the final weight of the night, and that is the heavyweight class at 285. We've got a bit of blood on the mat. We see athletic trainer Kate Rania clean it up real quick, but we've got the freshman Willie Cox. If you have not seen this young man's highlight reels from back in high school, everybody, you're in for a treat. He went 62-10 in his high school career, had 25 pins and 18 tech falls.
Willie is fun to watch. He will throw people. He will arm drag you. He is a blast to watch.
He's got Blake Palmer here.
Yeah, don't sleep on Willie. Willie will be happy to go toe-to-toe and upper body with anybody.
Willie's so far 5-4 this season with 1 pin and 2 tech balls. Coming off a bit of a rough Georgia Open, but a win here tonight would definitely build up that confidence moving the rest of the season.
Good arm drag.
Almost had it too, but bailed out was Palmer, who almost got his own takedown. But
Willie's so fast for this 285 weight class. He's just really nimble on his feet. You don't expect him to be that way, but he can move.
Yes, he can indeed. Looking at Blake Palmer here. Palmer, not too bad of a Milliken Open. Won his first round matchup, but lost his next two. As Willie finds himself in trouble there, and it's a takedown for Palmer. So it should be 6 points for the Hawks. Scored 35-6 right now, team points wise. Palmer up 3-0 here on Cox. Willie's able to cut loose here, gets his escape 3-1. So be sure to stay tuned after the match. We will have a brief interview with head coach Daniel Owenby. I'm sure he's definitely going to be excited. He talked about before this matchup how he was nervous, but I look at the scoreboard, I see no reason to be nervous.
I don't see any reason either. His guys wrestled well tonight. You know, last second mistake by Jeffrey Tubbs cost him that match, but he dominated the match against Brazier. Aiden Knight, tough loss against a really strong kid in Burgess.
Palmer here.
So Palmer's still up 3-1. Minimal ride time for Palmer, but had a really nice arm spin by Willie Cox. That's a lot of fun. The crowd gets pumped up when they see stuff like that from a heavyweight.
Willie Cox not able to get anything there.
Yeah,
Palmer.
Good athleticism by Palmer. You know, Willie, again, I will take Willie in the third period all day long. Not a lot of heavies, not a lot of big guys can go 3 periods with that same tenacity. Willie can definitely do it. He's just got to get out of this bind right now.
Palmer's got the arm behind the back here. As time slowly expiring here in the first period, score 6-1. So Willie Cox will defer for Palmer to take option here. And Palmer looks like he's going bottom here. And with his build, I would presume that he's going to easily get up here, but Willie Cox, from what I've heard, is also very aggressive on top. Shane.
Good ride. He'll have a lot of forward pressure. Good return there.
Let go of the hand, so Palmer had a little bit of daylight there, but stall call on Cox, so he's just going to cut him loose.
Yeah, good athleticism by Palmer. Again, you know, we have one more period after this, so a lot of wrestling left.
Yeah, so Palmer goes up 7-1 here now after escaping from bottom.
Willie's just got to get on his offense and get himself feeling right again. You know, the wrestlers go through that. They're off sometimes, and they got to shake the heebie-jeebies and get back out there.
So Willie Cox here in the hole, sit down by 6, 7-1 here.
Good underhook there. Willie's getting him on the edge of the mat. Might possibly pick up a stall there. There you go. Well planned out by Willie.
So score 7-1. Team score 35-6. Falcons will win the first ever matchup between these two schools.
Good footwork by Palmer. Willie's going to go ahead and try and get his hooks in again.
Trying to dig that hand in. on the left side.
I expect to see a throw here in a minute.
That's what I'm seeing for sure there, Shane. Stalemate call here. Blake Palmer up 7-1 here against Willie Cox.
So Palmer's first steps every time the whistle blows are 3 steps backwards. At some point, Dylan Luttrell is going to hit that as a stall. You never want to see that in your wrestler. They need to be moving forward or circling, not backing up.
That's correct, Shane. And quickly here, though, Palmer's in on a shot. Willie trying to keep his body weight back, and there's the 3 for Palmer.
That's going to put Palmer up 10-1 on Cox.
Cox trying to build back up to his base here, but Palmer's got the foot trap there, but Cox able to pull it out.
Coming up short time here, so we should end up, so out of bounds, we're going to get a restart with just a second left on the clock, and then we're going to go into the third period. I believe that will be Willie's choice.
Willie Cox still on bottom, and Palmer on top.
10-1, and I think Willie has to go to his feet here. I think he's got to go big. He's got to try to hit that upper body, you know, get a body lock on him, maybe a throw.
So quickly.
All right, so he's going to go down and earn some points getting off a bottom.
We just had 1 second there on the time from the second period, and we're going straight into the third. He chooses bottom, like you said, to try to work up. It looked like ONB was trying to signal possibly going into neutral, but ultimately it is Willie's decision here. We see Palmer just heavy rider there, but Willie breaks free for the escape.
So Palmer's got 1 stall warning on him. If he keeps backing up, he's definitely going to get hit again.
So if I'm Willie Cox, like you said, trying to work into those hooks and try to get to his throw, and we see bear hugging, switching back and forth, something you would normally work on in the room yourself.
Yeah, Palmer's trying to control Willie's hand so he can't get that other underhook in. There's another stall warning and a point awarded to Willie Cox. That will bring his score to 10-2, 10-3 actually.
It's a 7-point lead for Palmer with 1:11 left.
Ride time not a factor. He's right at the 59-second mark, Palmer is, so Willie's just got it. He's got to be thinking big right here.
Oh, for sure, but Palmer is quickly in on a shot. Willie trying to turn him over, however.
Good body lock, hasn't given the takedown up yet.
Possible stalemate coming up. Willie trying to flip him over, but Palmer reshoots in, but we're out. 47 seconds left here in the final period of this match. So on the way, Willie.
Palmer backing up on the whistle again. Willie stalking, trying to get his hooks in.
Willie looking a little bit tired here, but he's got his hooks in, double unders. ONB signaling to Jack.
Here comes that body, here comes that body. Oh, Palmer doesn't want any of this action right now.
I don't think he's ready. We see Willie trying to husk him up. Huge slam, but nothing awarded yet.
Kind of backfired. Good job by Palmer by flattening out on the way down.
So 10-0, or 8 seconds remaining. Score 10-4.
That was a great Greco throw. Downside is Palmer just flattened out in midair and never went to his back.
Yeah.
Properly scripted, Palmer should have been on his back and Willie picking up a pin.
We see Palmer just, like you said, doing that backup again. Willie trying to go on the gas pedal, but that's the end of the match. Falcons will win 35-9. As that's just a decision for the Huntingdon Hawks, which is not enough here tonight. Falcons win the first ever Battle of the Nest here at Central State Bank Arena. Stick with us here shortly. We will have a post-match interview with head coach Daniel Owenby.
Aiden, I appreciated being on the mic with you again, man. It's a lot of fun calling the Montevallo Falcons wrestling team. They look great. Man, your chops are solid out here. Love being with you, calling the action.
Thank you, Shane. And Shane, I also want to thank you for coming out tonight. It's always an honor having you and the Matt Burn guys come out and call these matches. And we hope to see y'all in a couple of months as we will be back in here.
Got 2 more home matches, right? Yep.
We're going to go to replays real quick while we wait to get that interview with Coach Owenby.
So welcome in here. We're post-match with head coach Daniel Owenby. Coach Owenby, walk us through the emotions of that match tonight.
It is a lot of emotions. There are in-state, well, you can't really consider it a rival if only one team can win. They've been talking crap for the past 2 years, and they came into our house thinking they were going to have a good match, and it wasn't. We took it to them. We dominated every single match. Even the matches that we lost, we were in and we were dominating to the end. We're the better team in Alabama, and it's here first. Falcons are indeed better than Hawks.
All right, so Coach Owenby, now going forward, what does this set up for the rest of the season to shape up like?
It gives us momentum going into Belmont Abbey. Belmont Abbey's ranked ahead of us in the conference. We go to them on Tuesday. We're going to take it to them just like we did tonight. Then we got the Midwest Classic right before Christmas break. Then we're going to hit second semester hard. I mean, we got a really great team. We got guys that are buying in, and we're going to do great things this year.
Coach Owenby, you have brought so much. I can't put it into words. It's such an amazing atmosphere we get here in the SAC here every time we get this, even though this is the only SAC match we've ever had here. But what do you have to say to all the fans out there?
I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are the backbone of us. You guys help us out. You guys come and cheer for us. And without you guys, we wouldn't be as great as we are. You get out here, you cheer, you hype us up, you get the next guy going, and we love you.
Coach Owenby, again, congratulations on the first win against Huntingdon. With that, we're going to roll to a special feature presentation of Two Sisters and One Team. Thank you all for tuning in to Falcons Athletic Network, and we'll be back here in January as the Falcons will take on Shorter University.
It's always been soccer. Being the younger sister, I think I always just looked up to my older sister, and we played within the same soccer club growing up, so I always got to guest with her team, so I always felt so special being able to play with my big sister.
We played in high school together, so we were on the varsity team together, and that was what we thought would be our only time really ever playing on the same team, so it's really cool now that we get to play one last year of soccer together.
It was never the plan to play with each other in college. We just got really lucky. It's genuinely such a surreal feeling.
I think now I really have found my perfect fit within a program. Genuinely, I love Jake and TG and even Martin when he comes around, and they have made soccer so much fun for my last year here, and getting my sister here was just a bonus.
We're very lucky to have such a great support system here with every single person in this locker room and all of the staff, whether it's our coaches, athletic trainers, strength coaches, everyone really is supportive, and it's just it's one big family. again, I love the team, I love my coaches. Like, I'll play with a sprained ankle because that's just how much it means to me.
This is like the last stretch of soccer for me, and like there are days when I like look back on my freshman year and I'm like, why was I sad after that? Like you should have just enjoyed being a part of a team, being, you know, there, being able to play.
You know, I never want to have the feeling of like, I wish I did more, I wish I tried harder. Like, leave it all out on the field because it does go by fast and you're never going to get this time back.